by the way, guys, if you want to cover something specific, hop on the Q&A and let's go over that. Or drop me a suggestion on school. Just drop it on the community feed. What do you want to hear more of? And this is your show. So whatever you guys want to cover, I'll do my best to cover that on the next upcoming year drops. Okay? So our subject property this month that we're going to be dissecting is at 4105 West Virginia Drive in Granbury, Texas. It's Hood County is the county out there. It's a manufactured home plus land, seller finance on a wrap, and then we sell the note. This is our beauty right here. This little thing. That might be a good segue to go over our pictures. As always, make sure you are organizing your Dropbox by file type, by property type, by what type of transaction you are in. These are all the lots we currently have or we've done in the past. This is under seller finance. So if I go over here, I can see everything I have according to this deal. It's over here. So this is what our bad boy looks like. And I'll kind of go back in here in a little bit, but I didn't include a ton of picture here. That's why I wanted to go in there, but we'll go back here in a second. Very important, especially on this case study, since I'm going to be going back and forth a whole lot. There's going to be some sensitive information. There's going to be some emails and full names and just stuff that's going to be disclosed here. So I ask you, this is very important. Please do not reach out to any persons or contacts that you might see it in here. This is strictly confidential, and please don't share this in public. Don't share screenshots if it shows somebody's name on email or contact information. This is real life and real people, real investors and real buyers and sellers. We do our best to redact sensitive information, but it might still show up. We do this to protect everyone's privacy, protect the innocent and the guilty. And if I find out any solicitations were made or you're sharing this publicly when you're not supposed to, you will be banned from the program and you will be blacklisted in our system, or anything we do in the future you cannot participate. So by continuing to watch, you are agreeing to a non-disclosure agreement and non-circumvention agreement. I'll give you a few minutes. I'll give you 3 seconds. If you do not agree to that, please exit the video. Have a good day. We'll see you at a different course. But if you do want to stick around, please abide by the rules. Okay? Thank you, guys. And on this episode, the show notes, the resources, the pictures and videos, all the documents we used, it will all be available to you under the classroom folder inside school. All right. So these are the biggest deal killers. I have a good presentation on this. If you go to soresfelipe.com and you go under interviews or podcast appearances, there's gonna be a video there in which it's called 5 Biggest Deal Killers. And make sure you watch that because we cover every single one of these in detail. Once again, it's soresfelipe.com. So the biggest deal killers are: you pay too much on the acquisition, you go over budget, the pre-planning, the construction, you take too long for the rehab, that falls on the project management and the construction, it takes too long to sell the property, the disposition plan, or the after repair value, there's an issue there. So acquisition and disposition execution. So on this deal, 4105 West Virginia, we're going to start by the deal source. Where did we get it from? And you guessed it. This came from a wholesaler off market. The wholesaler contacted us on December 16th, 2021 via text message. It was somewhat of a newish relationship, but it was a repeat wholesaler. We had purchased 1 or 2 lots from them in the area, and they just cold called me one day. I guess they saw me, just like how we teach our guys to do it, just how our team does it, is they saw our company's name under the public records that we were buying stuff cash, and they know we're a serious player, so they called us and we struck a relationship and went from there. So I always encourage people to do this. Is my email is like a little, I call it off market MLS. So everything that I have in here, if you see 100,000 emails. So if you email me, I don't see it. That's why. But the reason why I show you this is every time I see a property come to me from a wholesaler, the first thing I do is do a search box and see if anybody else is shopping this deal around. If there's a daisy chain, how much they have it listed at, is it marked up? That kind of gives me some insights. And also our DFW Flips group, which is right over here on Facebook. We have over 32,000 members in there. This is our own group. We don't allow any advertisement in there. And so I always check in there as well. So you can see here, we're about to approach 33,000 members. But I always come in here and I do a search and see if it's popping up here. Because sometimes it is, and I like to get the scoop to see who really has it on the contract. Is it being shopped around? Is it an exclusive deal? That kind of gives me some intel on this. And the reason why I am mentioning this is this property. Let's go back to where we were. This property was being shopped around like crazy. I went back and looked at a few months, and it was all the way asking at 75,000 to 65,000 to 49,000. The wholesaler contacted me in December, and I saw this deal all the way back to September. This is the one that they sent me. Look at that, guys. 65,000 or best offer. Okay. That was in September 8th, 2021. So it had been what? 3 months since they've had this deal and it hasn't moved. There was also other wholesalers shopping. I think I saw this all the way to 75,000. They were asking. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick, because I gotta show it to you. I think it's so interesting how just by your source or where you shop, it can save you a lot of money. We're talking about almost double price. I don't want to spoil the show that's ahead too much. So let me see if I can just find it here. But I was going to show you the other wholesalers that had it. But it's okay. It's not. It's just interesting how 3 different wholesalers had a different price. But anyhow, my point is look around. You never know what you're going to find. And that's for everything. Even if you're dealing directly with seller, that's what you want to do too, right? So we never, on this specific property, so Granbury is about 2 hours from us. We are in McKinney. So it's doable, but we don't go there all the time, right? We do a lot of deals in Granbury. We love that county, and it's grown a lot. We've done very well over there, and we're going to keep doing business there. But I don't go there every time we have a deal.